What's up, Pebble Squad? It's your girl right back with another video, and today I will be doing me and my mother's opinion on what's going on in America right now, because I feel like this is a topic that we should speak on as black people of color and women, and because it's taking a toll on a lot of people's emotions right now, including mine. So why not just express it? Because we have like a couple questions that we're going to be answering, specific things that we want to talk about. So we're gonna start with those, and as you can tell about my mother, because she's like a very wise person. She's very expressive, so I already knew that her opinion was gonna be strong. Y'all could just be like, oh, she's making a whole lot of sense. I don't really know how to explain stuff, but she basically can. So if I make a mistake, she'll be here to help, and if she make a mistake, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Turn on my post notifications so you won't miss any videos that I upload.
Share.
Yes, share to your friends, your family, your auntie, your daddy, your uncle, your nieces, your nephews, your grandmas, your grandpas.
Your stepdaddy that you don't like.
I need all of them. I need all of them. The stepmama that you don't listen to. I need every single one of the people that you are in contact with to watch this video, because I have an important message. We have important messages to let out, okay?
Okay.
And let's get right into the video. First question is, how do you feel about George Floyd's death?
Personally, me as a black woman in this day and time, I feel like it's wrong. First and foremost, it's wrong. It shouldn't have happened. And I'm now raising a grandson, and my fear is that I'm hoping that when he grows up, he doesn't have to deal with this. We lose our lives for nothing,
for breathing.
I did kickboxing, so the position, yes, you cannot die in the position if you're let up in a couple of seconds, but he was down there for more than 5 minutes, and they were on him, and he pled. It takes nothing to still keep him on the ground and just lift up your knee. He would have still been here today had he just raised up his knee. And this takes me back to, it's a totally different scenario when the young boy blew up the church, and he got taken away and went and stopped for Burger King, I think it was.
And remember on Valentine's Day when the guy shot up Stoneman Douglas, like right away from our schools on Valentine's Day, he shot up. He killed 17 and injured like 5 other people, and he was respectfully put into the car. No bruises was on him. He's in jail. I think he's in jail, but he wasn't even charged as an adult. He was charged with mental illness. I'm glad it brought the world to attention, because this is like, I feel like that one situation was so it was so heartbreaking that it woke up a lot of people's brains. Was like, okay, we can't take this anymore. Like, we have to do something. We're not gonna peacefully protest because they're not listening. They're gonna let it blow over. Like somebody said, they're gonna let it blow over and do it again because they don't care. They're gonna do what they want regardless, because they're protected by the government and by the law, because that's what they want to happen. So they're free to do whatever they want to black people. So they don't care about the protests. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this man's last name, but the second question is, how do you feel about, how do you think Derek should be charged? He's the one who put his knee on George's neck until he ran out of air, basically made him suffer. I feel like he should be charged with first-degree murder, and he should be sentenced to life, not under no protection, not on suicide watch, because I feel
he's on suicide watch right now.
Yeah, he's on suicide watch every 15 minutes. Somebody's checking on him every 15 minutes because they want him alive. And with the charges, he got charged for third-degree murder, basically meaning that he didn't know that he was killing them. When everybody watched the video, you can hear him say, quote unquote, "I can't breathe."
Position, and it was like, oh, you can't die from this. Yes, you can if your all your weight is on that person, 1, and 2, again, you're on that person for more than 5 minutes. Like, and if they're telling you they can't take it, even in the match, even in a match, or even in a ring, like, during training, like, like when they tap out, like, that means the person can't take it no more.
It's not even protocol. They never practice that when they go to police training. When you try to become a police officer, a lot of police officers have came up and said they never practice that. It's never protocol to ever put your knee on someone's neck.
Well, I have a 3.7 GPA in criminal justice. So pertaining to the law, I think he should be charged for exactly what he did. However, we gotta see what they're gonna do. I try not to comment on charges because I know how it is, but fair is fair, wrong is wrong, and right is right, and it was wrong, and clearly, hopefully, his punishment is what's right. Grandson,
we shouldn't have to be scared.
Okay, next question is, how do you feel about the rioting that's going on? I feel like
it is what it that's where it's supposed to be. It is what it is.
I feel like at this point, this is what needs to be done in order to get attention and tell it, like, let them know that every black person. Now I'm not gonna speak for all of us, but I'm gonna say majority of us are done. So this is what we need to do to get their attention. Make sure that they know that the black community is not we're not here for it.
It is what it is. People want to be heard. Just so you know, the rioting is not just black people. If you're watching the news and you're watching Instagram, it's mainly other races also dwelling in taking stuff and enjoying and everything. So we're technically at home making this video. We're not rioting, but we're voicing our opinion. So hopefully change happens or Trump shut us down. Either or either.
I understand why they would bring.
I'm angry. You hear me? I'm angry. I'm angry.
Bring us here. I don't know why they would take us from our land, bring us here to build their country. This is the stuff that our ancestors worked for. They did this to build their country, to make it what it is now. And then when they get what they want, they just want to kill us all. Like, y'all didn't think we was finna reproduce and become African Americans? Where Nicki Minaj said, you can't get rid of me because I'm not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere.
You can't get rid of me, bitch. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going no fucking where.
What is it?
The question is, do you plan on joining the protesting and rioting?
No.
I wanted to go, but then I realized that it's kind of dangerous. And I'm so young, they don't even really care. And especially in the city I'm in Miami. We already know that our police officers do not play.
Oh, they like the NYPD, baby.
And it's gonna, I'm just gonna support from home. Next question is, how do you feel about TikTok banning the hashtag?
Stop using TikTok.
Their black.
TikTok.
Wait. Black women. TikTok has always been racist. From before, when it was Musically, it just wasn't as much like diversity on the app. It was their content on there. That's when everybody started noticing that it was like something right here. Like, why every time I want to speak about something that's good, it gets taken down. But when some white supremacist comes on this app and they put any comment calling us monkeys, calling us ugly, and saying that we should kill ourselves and da-da-da-da, saying stuff like that towards black people, it stays up. That's so dead. It needs to be. I want them to lose all their money and all the creative black creators on that app that made TikTok what it is today. Next question is, how do you feel about Trump calling protesters and rioters thugs? With looting comes shooting.
Let me slide all the way over to my baby. It's expected. It's Trump. It is who he is. So
I always knew that Trump was against our race, and any POC person in America, we already knew he was against it. But there's nothing we can do about it. He's our president. He won. So there's nothing we can do about it. How do you feel about him paying more attention to being bullied on Twitter and acting like a little baby?
it is who he is. Like I said, pertaining to Trump, I have nothing to say. It is who he is. It is expected. Whatever he does, it is expected. I won't be surprised if he don't shut us back down and put us back under quarantine again. For real, this time with everybody.
He's so busy worried about Twitter standing up and not allowing his disrespectful tweets and his lies to stay up. He's getting mad about that. He's trying to shut it down, talking about, oh, they're not gonna have their shield anymore. We're taking that away. Like, hope. I feel like there's a high chance, but I really hope he does not, because. And then
We have him.
I seen a tweet. I don't know who it's from. And somebody said that they're paying attention to the people who are quiet because sometimes silence says a lot. I'm totally on board with that. I really feel like the people who aren't speaking right now, who are disappearing right now, who are invisible at this time, are the people who are never on our side. They probably claim to, but they're definitely not on our side.
So they're not answering to what we need them to do or say or our cry out for help. That's the volume that she's talking about. So simple. Hope you guys like this. I'm here to join her whenever she needs me.
Are encouraging y'all, if you have a voice, and if you feel strongly like we do, then you can speak up. You can follow my Instagram, my new Instagram, Princess the Kid, and you can check my story 24 hours a day. I will continue posting updates about what's going on, like with the news in the shade room. You know what they post. I'm gonna keep reposting so that you guys can see and get the word out better. So, yeah. Follow I Am Pollyanna. 2 L's, 2 N's on Instagram. And if you're interested in losing weight the real way, the organic way, the natural way, then invest in some detox tea, ISO tea, some them things. Yeah.
What is
the
them?
products? So there's plenty of products. There's some for gaining weight, there's some for losing weight, there's some for helping your energy. It's something for everything. It helps your skin. Like, it's for everything. It's a magic potion. So if you want that magic potion, go follow her on Instagram at I Am Pollyanna. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for listening. Make sure you spread the word, and I will get back to you guys when I have another video idea. DM me on Instagram and tell me what you guys want to see. So yeah, peace. Say peace.
Peace.